All right, all right, all right. How is everybody doing here this evening? Thank you for tuning in. Let me get rid of this screen right here. You all absolutely amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We love you guys. You guys are always on point, fired up, tuned in. And we're just here to bring you some positivity tonight. We're just here to bring you some amazing resources. We're here to bring you some we have an amazing man on board with us tonight. We got Tommy Pichardo. I'm going to bring him on in just a minute and allow him to come in, introduce himself, and tell you a little bit about what he's got going on this weekend. He's got an amazing an online platform that you guys can plug into and learn a little bit more. How many of you guys, if you guys are out there, please drop a number 1 if you're catching us live. Drop a number 2 if you're catching us on the replay. We always like to go back and say hello to our replay viewers. And if you guys don't drop something down below, we don't know that you guys came back and watched it on the replay. Also, let us know where you guys are coming in from, because I like to just show the global expansion that we've got going on here. It's absolutely amazing to see all of you guys tuning in all the time, and also seeing where you guys are tuning in from. Because this isn't just a local conversation here. This is a global conversation that we have going on with the quarantine, with everything that everybody's been dealing with here lately, going on 3.5 months now for us. Let me know where it is you guys are coming in from and how long you guys have been quarantined. Doreen, how you doing? Colleen, thank you again, guys, for tuning in. So I'm going to turn this thing over here to Tommy Pichardo, and I want him to introduce himself, tell you guys a little bit about himself, and why you guys should check into what he's got going on this Saturday. Tommy, if you want to let us know what you got.
Yes, all right. Yes, so I am Tommy Pichardo, and as a transformational coach, what I do is I help people look great and feel great. And I came about to doing this because a little over 7 years ago, I started my transformational journey. I'm talking about my physical and body transformation. I was way overweight. I had 234 pounds with 32% body fat, and low energy, low libido, no stamina, endurance. All that was just going down the drain. So I decided that I needed to do something about it. And as I proceeded to transform my body, I was using old techniques and information that you basically find on mainstream. And what I learned was that information is obsolete and it's no longer valid today. So I had to relearn and unlearn some things to implement so that I could start having the transformation that I was seeking. And so 6 years into my journey, I did get down to my original goal of 182 pounds. And I started helping other people with their physical and body transformation. When I went to do that, I decided, I looked at myself and I said, you know what, I can be better. And in the process of becoming better, I was looking for a way to reduce more fat, body fat, belly fat, because I wanted to be the poster child for my program. And what happened at that time also, I was stagnant. I had came to a plateau in my weight loss journey, and looking for a better way, to create a better version of myself is when I came across a very powerful transformational tool that actually, when I started applying it, it dramatically changed my physical condition as far as able to lose more body fat. Not only did it do that, but it did a lot of other things. I mean, the benefits were tremendous with my hair, with my skin, with inflammation in my body, different things that occurred. I'm like, wow, this is really powerful. And so it's been 9 months since I've been on that journey. It's been a very, very unbelievable transformation going on with my physique and my body. So, and so this is what I do. I help people look great, feel great. I utilize different types of tools. I have several tools that I utilize. And basically, I help people put together a strategy and a plan to apply these tools and principles into their lives so that they can change their lives as well.
That's awesome. And Tommy, tell me a little bit. I know this isn't something you've always done, right? Tell me a little bit about your background, where you come from, and what created the shift to get you to where you're at today. Like what really just kind of put you on that level of like, I just want to help others, right?
Yeah, well, I'm originally came from the home remodeling business. I used to remodel homes, and I transitioned over into the life remodeling business. How I came about doing that was I enjoy helping people, and once I was able to create that transformation for myself, that physical transformation where I lost that weight, and not only that, I reversed a lot of I had a lot of lethargy, feeling tired all the time, and I was literally just sick and tired of being sick and tired. So once I started improving myself and had phenomenal results, the results that I've had, I said, you know what? I was looking to transition out of the home remodeling business anyway. I said, you know what? This is something that I can do to help others with their physical and body transformations, because I became very, very good at it because of all the information that I've learned in these last 7 years. And so that I'm able to dramatically improve the health and wellness of others. So this is how this came about.
That's awesome. And I know you've also, have gone through some different trainings throughout the process here, right? I know you've been and have learned from some of the best. Can you tell me a little bit about where you come from in that avenue?
Yes. Well, when I wanted to improve my communication skills. And of course, I went to what I consider one of the best in the world, and that was Les Brown. If you don't know who he is, just Google him or go on YouTube and look for Les Brown. He's still considered, at 74 years old, one of the top motivational speakers in the world. So I did enroll in his institute back in 2016 to start receiving training on communication, to improve my communication skills, because it's important to be able to communicate whatever it is you're doing and express it and let others know what you're doing. So. And then I've also moved on. I've had various other mentors and coaches that I've worked with to help improve my coaching skills and to learn how to do it effectively. And actually, I attained my master's coaching certificate with the Alliston Group. And it's an amazing journey that was, as far as learning about coaching and mentoring people and how to go and do that. So. Yeah, and there were various other mentors that were in my life that all to, again, looking to improve and, grow and develop myself. Yeah.
Yeah, I bring that up because I love Les Brown. Les Brown has been an inspiration for me. I love listening to motivational speakers, inspirational speakers, if you will, right?
Yes.
People like Ed Milet and, your Les Browns and your Art Williams, those kind of guys are an amazing way to just get inspiration for each and every day. And, I don't think we talk about that enough with you and the Les Brown Institute and things like that. And the training that you've gone through, I think it's very important on where you've come from, right? And then also to where it leads you to today. So I'm really excited for that. And I'm really excited too, because I've got to hear you do a few of these workshops before. I've been involved with a few of these workshops, and they're absolutely amazing. Goal setting workshops, and then a workshop similar to this one here back in January. And can you tell us a little bit about the workshop and what you have coming up, and when the workshop is and how people can kind of get involved with it?
Yeah, well, let me go with how. It's coming up this Saturday, June 27th, and it's going to be online via Zoom. And you can just reach out to me either by my Facebook page at Tommy Pichardo, Transformational Coach, or my personal Facebook page at Tommy Pichardo. And what basically you can message me there, or even with this streaming, you can leave a comment and I will get the information to you. Again, it's this Saturday from 10 a.m. to 12 noon. It is 2 hours. I am going to be covering a ton of information to help you improve your health and wellness. Mainly what I'm going to be focusing on is body and belly fat loss, so that you could lose any extra weight that you put on during the quarantine session. I've talked to a lot of people, and a lot of people have put on weight during this time. I'm going to be talking about how to boost your immune system, which is vitally important, especially in this day and age. The pandemic has actually raised our awareness on our compromised immune systems. So this will be covering a lot of information that will help you improve your health and boost your immune system, as well as also to increase your energy levels. A lot of people are very lethargic. And especially now, I don't think all the gyms are open yet, so people haven't had a chance to get back to the gym and are not working out as regularly as they used to. So there's some fatigue and some not feeling up to par because of that. And I will share with you also how to gain more energy. I'm talking about sustainable energy that will last you throughout the day, as well as boosting your immune system to strengthen your immune system. And, I'll be also sharing a lot of strategies and tools. As a matter of fact, there's one very powerful tool that I encountered in my journey that, as far as I'm concerned, I consider it one of the most powerful transformational tools that there is out there. It's a fairly new technology, so I'll be sharing that as well. And the other thing I need to mention this is, physical and body transformation is a mind-body experience, meaning that the body and the mind work together. So there's a certain type of mindset that has to be developed in order for you to achieve any type of goal or change that you're trying to accomplish. Because if you don't change your thinking and your thoughts, then it's pretty tough to change any behaviors and different actions that you have to take, to develop different disciplines that need to take place in order for you to fulfill and accomplish your goals. So I'll be talking about mindset and the role that plays in here. I'll be spending some time on that, which is very, very important. A lot of people, they may not, think about that, but it's as far as I'm concerned, was one of the most distinguishing items that made a difference in me attaining my goal. Because also, as you pursue your goal and you think it's going to take X amount of time, well, sometimes it takes 10X amount of time. Like I said, it took me in the first 6 years of my journey, I lost 52 pounds. So it took me 6 years to lose 52 pounds. A lot of it had to do with, and originally when I started out with a lot of bad information, there's a lot of bad information out there in mainstream if you look up about fat loss. So I had to, learn, unlearn, and relearn some new techniques and some new information. And basically, it's really not new. A lot of this information has been around for a long, long time. It's just not utilized and practiced and talked about more, nowadays. So once I learned this information and applied it, I became my own case study and had had a radical transformation in my life. So this is the information that I'll be sharing with you at this workshop.
Yeah, and that's, I want to touch on that mindset that you brought up a few minutes ago. I really believe that that's the most powerful tool that we have, our mindset and how we shift our mindset and our thoughts are very important. Yeah. And the tool that you're speaking of, I happen to have a little bit of experience with it, and that's what it really does for me. It really helps shift that mindset. So if you guys really want to know how to shift that mindset, how to get a different source to your brain that just kind of helps you just make a great step in the right direction, definitely tune in on Saturday. And if you guys are feeling that way out there right now, let us know, like, how's the quarantine treating you? I can tell you with full transparency that I'm not the best version of myself right now. I'm not really the best version of who God created me to be. And I say that because, my workout routine has been really off kilter. If you guys have been following my stories lately, you'll start to notice that I'm getting back to walking and running and just getting some movement in, because for me, the movement is key. I have to have movement, and it really comes down to my brain. It really comes down to stimulating my mind to keep me in the right direction. And for me, I really believe that these walls have started to close in. Month one of the quarantine, I think, we kind of all handled it okay, and if you guys didn't out there, please drop some comments down below. But month one of the quarantine, I felt like I was real positive. I had things going in the right direction. I was still getting into the Word. I was opening my Bible. I was still reading. I was still listening to sermons. I was still listening to worship music. And then month two kind of came in, and I still was doing pretty good on those avenues. And we got some bikes, and we started riding the bikes, but then all of a sudden the bike got a flat tire, and things started creeping in. So, we didn't fix the flat tire. 1 week turned into 2 weeks. 2 weeks turned into 3. Next thing you know, the third month is creeping in. And I found myself getting away from the word a little bit. I found myself getting away from, the worship music. I found myself getting away from the sermons that I was listening to. And I just felt the walls creeping in. If that's happening to any of you guys out there, please drop some comments down below, because I'm here to tell you you're not alone. This is happening to so many different people out there. And the greatest thing about what Tommy's got going on this Saturday, it's positivity. Plug into positivity and get some great tools, get some great, ways to make a shift in your life. And right now, there's no better time. There's no more. This is needed right now for each and every one of us. I'm telling you right now, if you don't think it is yet, wait a couple more weeks, because the walls are going to start closing in on you guys too. Even though you might be back out and you might be getting into work and you might be doing these things. I know here in Palm Beach County, now we just went to a mandatory mask thing that has to happen now, so the minute we thought things were getting a little better and things were opening up, now all of a sudden it's starting to kind of creep back in and get on top of us again, right? Yeah. Now I'm, very, positive and thinking that nothing is going to shut back down. But what happens in another week or two if all of a sudden it's like, hey, you know what, we're going back to where we were 2 months ago, 3 months ago, when it was just essentials only, right? Like, I don't know, and I hope that doesn't happen, but where are you at right now? Where's your mindset at right now? Where's the shift going to happen for you? And you hear me, and I asked Tommy a little bit earlier, where was the shift that took him out of the home remodeling business and shifted him into the life remodeling business, right? So a lot of us are going through shifts right now, and it's a matter of, can you identify your shift? Do you know that you're going through a shift? Maybe you do, maybe you don't. But what I want to really stress here, guys, is like, the first 50 people that jump on board here, we're going to be streaming this live on Tommy's private Facebook page. He's got a private Facebook page that I want him to touch on here in a minute with that. And if you get back and reach out, what we're going to do is Tommy's going to allow you to come in and stream into there and be able to get this great information at no charge. But then he's also going to extend it out for you guys to invite two people that you believe that may be able to utilize some of this great information, right? Maybe somebody else is going through a dark moment. Maybe somebody else that the walls are creeping in on them. And maybe it's not necessarily you, or you don't realize it's you at the moment, but other people that are going through this. Like, we would encourage you to jump on board, get involved, and then invite 2 of your friends to bring them in to get them involved. Because if nothing else, what we're doing is we're making positivity louder. We're giving somebody, you guys have the power at your fingertip to invite somebody into something that can be the shift in their life that actually creates better for them. So I tend to say a lot of times, like, it's not always about you. It's not always about me. It's not always about us. It's about the people that we know. It's about the people that, that your neighbor, somebody like that, your mom, your dad, your sister, your aunt, your brother, somebody that's going through some tough times. You can be the beacon of light in their dark moments. So Tommy, can you tell them a little bit about the platform that we're going to be streaming to and how to get involved?
Yeah, basically, of course, we're going to be, it's going to be online via Zoom. However, we're all going to be streaming it onto my Facebook page, which is going to be Tommy Pichardo Transformational Coach Facebook page, and also a new page, the Fat Burners Facebook group page, which is I'm excited about, because that page is going to be dedicated to teaching and educating you on fat loss. And I say fat loss instead of weight loss, because weight loss can also mean there are other ways that weight loss occurs, one being water weight and also muscle. If you lose muscle, you'll lose weight, but you don't want to lose muscle. And I'll be sharing some things with you on how to preserve and develop, especially as you get older. I'm 60 years old, so as you get over 50, we start declining in muscles, and you don't want to do that. So, and then also another thing I want to touch base on is the, what I want to do is inspire you to take control and reclaim your health and wellness. The pandemic raised our awareness on these compromised immune systems. Well, it's just a matter of reclaiming that and taking control of yourself. And one of the things I want to be talking about is to set some new goals for yourself. Health and wellness goals. If you need to lose weight, if you need to lose 10 pounds, 20 pounds, 50 pounds, 100 pounds, I don't care how many pounds you got, I would show you and teach you how to do it effectively, right? With good information that you could utilize. And this is vital because this will also take your mind off a lot of the craziness that's going on out there with the pandemic. There's a lot of fear, anxiety, stress because of what's going on, not only with the pandemic, but the protesting and the rioting and the political, and I mean, on and on and on. And I say, you know what? Just shut down from that stuff and focus on you. Become a better version of yourself during the pandemic. And that will be equipping you and giving you the tools and information and teaching you strategies and plans that you can implement to start working on yourself to create a better version of yourself. And you're going to see, you're going to look great. You're going to feel great. You're going to have more energy. Your immune system is going to be up, so you'll be stronger. You can fight off any viruses and anything. I mean, colds and flus and anything that comes your way, because if you have a stronger body, you're more able to resist catching anything. So, and not only that, it'll change your mindset again to help you redirect your energies and your focus on becoming a better version of yourself.
Yeah, absolutely. And I love what you said there. Like, block out the noise, block out everything that's going on around you. Sometimes it needs to be about you. Sometimes it needs to be about making yourself better, because if you're not good, the people around you can't be good. Right. So like, make yourself better. And that's what I like about this. Take 2 hours out of your day and listen, what you do with the knowledge is up to you. Right. Like, what you do with what Tommy's going to give you on Saturday is totally up to you. But what I could say is, like, take 2 hours. And if you don't do anything with the knowledge that Tommy gives you, you're going to unplug from everything else around you for 2 hours. You're going to plug into some positivity. You're going to plug into some amazing, amazing content and knowledge that you'll be able to make the decision yourself. Do I want to move forward? Do I want to be a better version of myself? Do I want to become the best version of who God created me to be? It's totally up to you. But just kind of unplug. And what I'm going to encourage each and every one of you guys to do right now is, if that's something that sounds like you would be interested in it, drop some comments down below and let us know, hey, I want to be involved in the Fat Burner page. And if you guys just put the Fat Burner page down there, we'll get you guys invited into there. And remember, like, here we go. Bring 2 friends with you. Like, there's no better way to do something than to bring somebody along with you. Right. It's about sharing and inspiring you guys to become the best version of yourself, so you can inspire others to do the same exact thing. And again, it has to be about you at first, right? Like truthfully, everything needs to start with you. But then soon after that, it's time to start inspiring others. And Tommy, you inspire me each and every day. I mean, like Tommy just said, he mentioned a few minutes ago, he's 60 years old. I've seen Tommy transform in the last 6 months, 6 to 8 months. Just looks like he's been reverse aging. Like, his skin has gotten better, his hair, his nail. Like, Tommy has just become more vibrant. You know what I mean? He just got a smile constantly. Not that Tommy didn't have a smile constantly before, but like, it's just, he exudes just positive energy. And that's what I love about it. So, please guys, make sure you just put down Fat Burner page, and we'll be happy to invite you in on that, and unplug from the world around us for a little bit and plug into positivity on Saturday, from 10 to 12, 2 hours, get as much content as you want. And listen, I'm going to stress this time and time again, and share this out right now, guys. If you feel like there's somebody out there that needs something that we're saying, like, share this information out. The share button is right there. You have the power at the tip of your fingertips just to share this out, because maybe your aunt is in a tough spot. Maybe your friend is in a tough spot. Share this with them. Tag them in here so they can understand what we're going to be doing on Saturday, and then invite them in. We don't want you guys to do this alone, because we want you to bring other people along the journey with you, because not only is it going to help keep you accountable, but you're going to inspire others to make a change. That's the key here, guys. So, Tommy, I appreciate you for jumping on here. I appreciate you always for sharing the content that you have. I appreciate you for the blessing that you are to our community, to us, to Daniela and I. Thank you for all that you do. I'll let you close it out here, say some few last words, and then we'll tighten this thing up.
All right. Well, thank you, Vaughn. Absolutely. You guys have been a tremendous blessing in my life as well. And again, I just want to encourage you to join us this Saturday, the 27th, 10 a.m. to 12 noon. I think that the information that you will receive it can transform your life dramatically. There's no doubt about that. They say that information, especially in the information age we live in today, there's so much information out there. But then again, it's important on getting the right information, because there's a lot of bad information as well. Once you have the right information, which is what I'll be sharing with you when it comes to physical and body transformation, as far as reducing body and belly fat, gaining more energy, and boosting your immune system. Once you have that information, and then the other half, the information is power. You've heard that. That's only a half truth. It's the application of the information that where the power is. You'll be able to accomplish the very thing that you set your mind to and goal, because utilizing this information, as I have had radical transformation. So there'll be other tools and other things that are going to help you as well. I'll be there. I can help you as well as a coach and mentor. This is what I've been doing for the last 5 years, developing myself so I become more effective in helping you to achieve your goals. And also with the right information, it's like a double-edged sword. It's a very powerful thing. So definitely want to encourage you. Again, as Vaughn said, invite some of your friends, invite a couple of friends to come in. And you'll be surprised that as you go on that journey to transform yourself, that if you have some friends with you, it's a lot better than going by yourself. So definitely want to.
Absolutely. And if you guys have shared this out, make sure you put shared down in the comments below, because what we'd like to do is, I haven't even spoken to Tommy about this part, but we'll figure it out. Like, if you guys have shared this out, like, we want to reward you guys for that, because that's truly what this is. It's inspiring others. So, if you guys have put shared down below and you guys have invited some people in, we'd like to maybe do some sort of a raffle on that Saturday for you guys, to where maybe, you can, there's a chance you can get a little bit of Tommy's extra coaching on the side or something like that, right? How does that sound, Tommy? Because I really think giving to others, when we learn to give, we learn to receive.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so type that down. Yeah. Type share down below. We'll figure it out. But, I just love each and every one of you guys for inspiring me to continue to be the best version of who God created me to be. Because if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be here each and every day. If it wasn't for Tommy, if it wasn't for Doreen, if it wasn't for everybody on here watching right now, you guys truly, and listen, I want you to understand this. Like, if the walls are closing in on you, the walls are closing in on us. If quarantine is getting to you, quarantine is getting to us. We're not perfect. We're not here to sit here and tell you guys that we're perfect, but we are here to tell you that each and everything that we're telling you guys to do is what we do. This is how we work on ourselves. So for you guys holding us accountable and allowing us to come here and share this information with you, it reminds us to continue to be and do the best we can. So Tommy, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. I'm super excited for Saturday. And I can't wait. So if you guys are really just wanting to get involved, please put share down below. Please put Fat Burner page down below. How do I get in? Like, whatever you guys want to put down below, put it down below. Share this out. Share this out. Share this out. Please inspire others to be the best version of who God created them to be. Tommy, anything else?
That's it. Just be sure to join us. I'm telling you, it'll be the best 2 hours that you spend for yourself. Absolutely will be.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, Tommy. I appreciate it. We'll wish you guys all a good night. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we look forward to seeing you on Saturday.
Hey.
Let's do it. Keto every day.